Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm getting Cancer in my mind's eye, so I think we're going to start with a beautiful Cancer reading. Cancer, 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 our beautiful, wonderful Cancer people and placements. What do you need Cancers to understand? Okay, could be dealing with Sagittarius or some kind of like transmuting or moving beyond some kind of negativity in your work situation could be relevant. Anything else for Cancers? Especially if you've been worried about money or you've been sad about this or the lack of stability that you might have been feeling, you're coming out of denial about something. Could be changing your perspective regarding a Pisces or maybe something emotionally as well. Cancer, Cancer. Let the chips fall where they may. Cancer messages. Any other messages? Okay, you're healing something. Maybe there was a level of betrayal or deception around you. This could have been impacting your finances or causing you to kind of stagnate towards new opportunities. So I think you're really allowing yourself the time and space to kind of process things. Cancer, messages for Cancer, Cancer energy. There's some kind of better decision making coming up in the future. You're going to be making decisions in the future. You're making decisions about the future and long term security. This could be about something that you want to start as well. You could be contemplating letting somebody go or staying in a situation. Maybe you're getting clarity on this, or something's being revealed to you that you might. I don't know. What is this telling us, please? Yeah, there's something about your connections. Tell us what do you want Cancer people and placements to do regarding this. Leave it. Okay, detach. This could have been something that was very sexual as well. Cancer messages for Cancer. Most important advice for Cancers. Surrender to sweetness. So the more that you can like inspire yourself and lean into higher vibrations, the more that you'll be able to manifest and call things into reality, especially financially. Make love to life. Let's see. Surrender to the sweetness. This is about it because then you can magnetize it towards you because you already feel abundant within, right? So this could be about your home life, making a really good, solid, strong foundation in your emotional realm, caring for yourself, mothering yourself, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, developing a stronger relationship in that regard. This is sensual, highly feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to let the ever-abundant feminine take over, to taste fruits you've been working so hard to grow, to let your senses take over and only drink in your life with wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that the planet has to offer and you have within you when your well is full. The ancient Babylonians connected to feminine goddess Ishtar and the planet Venus. In Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In her night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. That's interesting because I just listened to Molly McCord and she just reiterated that Venus has the upper hand this month. And Mars is retrograde, right? So we have a Venus-Mars opposition. So there is some kind of like break apart maybe energy, but it's like you're going to come out stronger because of it. So especially if I'm speaking to a feminine. Or just this is the receptive side. Even if you're masculine, this is more about your receptivity or your kind of kindness and generosity taking the forefront. It's not a good time to forcefully push anything. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work, no play, this is a sign to take time out, to reconnect with your love or play with your children, or give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. So maybe you've kind of been trying to focus or manifest something that's telling you to kind of relax, to get into the state first mentally, like emotionally, and then you can kind of, when you're in that relaxed state, when you have your own lily pad grounded and cleansed and cleared and you're ready to call in something and you're ready to take the next step, then you can do so, especially regarding finances. Many of us are so busy building our lives, we forget to enjoy it. We forget why we decided to build it in the first place. So really connecting with what brings you joy and passion at the end of the day, what brings you that fiery energy. What are you being called and instinctively led to do? What is your purpose in this life? Why did you come here, right? Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card woos you back to the pleasures of being human, to focusing on what really matters and enjoying your credible life. So you could be coming to a lot of realizations. We have the moon today conjoining Chiron, which is a strong healing aspect energy, even if we're processing pain. I like this. Your reading gives me good energy. Yeah. It's like detaching from stuff that like was holding you back. You might have had to like cleanse or just go on like a spa day or something like that. Could be relevant. Showering, taking good care of yourself. Cancer is most important messages. Like make yourself feel good first before you, because they always say, Capricorn, which is an earth sign, is the opposite axis of Cancer. And if you don't have a good solid night's rest, how do you expect to show up in your work or in your career in a meaningful long-term way? Because you're living in the short-term gratification, right? So do not back down from opposition. I feel like you could be leaving a masculine, or you're just fighting against a masculine or fighting for your finances. Cancer messages for Cancer, Cancer. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Someone is working behind you or against your back. Okay. This could be somebody who's coming out of a marriage, somebody who has issues in finances as well, perhaps. Something about super bread could be relevant here, like the Adam Driver meme where he says "good soup" or whatever. If you've never seen it. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Yeah, you're coming out of denial about something for sure, is what I'm sensing here. Which is going to lead you to peace. It's going to turn that venom into the cure. We can't make a cure without the venom, right? We can't heal without the pain sometimes. Time to go out and have fun. So you are coming into more abundance, maybe new friends, new celebrations, new collaborations, new organizations. Cancer messages, please, for Cancer. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Maybe this person is working against something new that you're creating, but you're getting enlightenment on how to actually come into your abundance or wealth. Yoke. Yeah, this person's trying to tie you down and make you frustrated or kind of just like deplete your energy levels. They could have been like saying bad things around you or to you. This could be a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, this person is like has like some kind of grandiosity to them. Maybe they had a lot of ego. Feel like I'm speaking more to a feminine Cancer. But it looks like you're moving towards solid foundation. And you're just staying put. And maybe this person's not happy. Cancer, messages. Yeah, opportunities. It's giving, tell us more, Cancer. You could be leaving somebody that you're not really like in the mood for at this time. Cancer, messages for Cancer. I think you're just like healing your heart and moving beyond because you don't want to have people that are in your way towards. It's giving like when there's like holiday shopping and like people like everybody's everywhere and you kind of have to cut through a crowd if you're in a rush or something like that. It's giving like cutting through a crowd. You're like, oh God, like move, like you know what I mean? Like I don't know, temporary problems. Yeah, it's like this could have even been something longer term though that you've had to like deal with or like get through. I think you're using your intuition to come into like what you know is true for you at this time as well. This makes any sense. But I'm going to pull a Kali card for you beautiful folks. Cancer. Most important. Oh, Lord, that was definitive, wasn't it? Yeah, Gemini energy here could be part of this admirer. Something about a home change, moving. There is spiritual intelligence within your soul. It is the genius of becoming, of ripening from potential into glorious manifestation, intimate communion with your own heart. Reveals what it is you truly yearn for, and set the process in motion for that yearning to be satisfied. The holy fire is Kali, she is within your soul. Follow the yearning, seek the light. Let yourself burn bright for what inspires you, and you will see the path to fruition clearly. Believe in what is meant to be. There's something like divinely destined here, like following your divine destined path. There is a deeper purpose to making an offering, an opening up of a channel between ourselves and the divine. You could be working with the divine or you have an altar or something. All can and will be resolved and will manifest according to loving grace. I don't know, this seems very hopeful. It seems like a good card to get. So, this. Especially if you were dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, it's like you're leveling up, like you've completed a level. Could be ending something. Her unerring instinct for spiritual protection arises spontaneously even when we don't realize we need it. Yeah, this is really interesting actually because I just watched the movie A Perfect Murder where in it the wife was, she was going to be killed, Gwyneth Paltrow's character. And she manages to protect herself and then actually at the end of the movie, I don't want to spoil it for any of you guys, but she lives, right? So sometimes we don't realize just how far we've become entangled in that which is not good for us. There was a lot of secrets in that movie. We do not realize we need Kali's powerful intervention. Knowing what to allow and what to fight for or against requires wisdom. Holding the space for an inner and outer conflict to be resolved involves discipline, space. Maybe you need space at this time. Chamunda is the fearlessness, wisdom, patience, discipline needed to conquer a difficult situation, and she is with you now. Wow. And in that relationship, there was so much space. I mean, Gwyneth Paltrow was married to Michael Douglas's character, and they were kind of very distant with each other. The Matrikas express a consciousness potentially protective and destructive depending on your actions. These beings are particularly upset by negative expressions of masculine energy. And this month we do have Mars in retrograde, so Mars is not supported. The masculine in general is not supported this month. Whether they're expressed by male or female human, the masculine energy can be healthy or toxic. When it is healthy, it is strong, creative, protective, and generative. And that's who he played in the movie, right? He played this kind of caring husband who was really not caring at all, who really hired a hitman, right? So when it is toxic, it is exploitive. And he was doing this for finances to take her. I think she was inheriting like a lot of money, like hundreds of millions. Dominating and damaging, seeking progress at any cost. This is profoundly disruptive. And yes, maybe somebody here was looking to use you for money or something. This is profoundly disruptive, and rather than positive destruction power, if unchecked, demonic destructiveness of greed. The Matrikas are fierce, and Chamunda in particular will retaliate against toxic masculinity. And Venus, I think, is like supported by the Lilith in Libra, which is ruled by that Venus, right? I think Venus is still in Capricorn. Maybe Aquarius. Might be Aquarius now, actually. Against toxic masculinity, causing havoc in the lives of those who live by such values, especially with Uranus ruling all this Aquarius energy in Taurus right now, shaking up the foundations of that. I don't even know if it's direct or retrograde, but despite her inherent drama intensity, Chamunda is beloved by the heroic heart. She assists us when we need to find strength to overcome psychological limitations and inertia to access, integrate, and sustain higher frequency. So exactly, like in her relationship, if anything, at the end of the movie, I was considering like Gwyneth Paltrow's character, at least she kept her life. Yes, she had to kill her husband or whatever, but I mean, now she's able to kind of live more safety now. She'll be able to move on, which was the entire point. The entire movie is about her in a bad marriage, basically. Yeah. Bringing about a permanent structural change of the psyche is hard work. It requires commitment. However, bullying ourselves into being different or applying more and more willpower only tends to create resistance, adverse reactions, and exhaustion. It is more a case of applying wisdom, finding balance between persistence, determination, compassionate rest, and release so we can integrate and rebuild from within. For some personality types, taking a rest can require as much discipline as engaging in activity. Learning to move between the two as appropriate takes strength and wisdom, mastering a balance to nudge ourselves forward on our path and facilitate change, but not so much that we feel defeated even before we gain traction, is advanced inner work. Yeah, especially when it's like giving like you have like a New Year's resolution, and you know in the first week you're so dedicated, you're overly dedicated, and then you kind of burn out by the second week, and you're like, I actually feel a lot of resistance to doing this now because I've burned myself out from trying to be so freaking perfect the first week. I think we need to make those baby steps. It's not about getting it perfect the first time around, right? Chamunda is the power to accomplish it. Her presence in a reading is a portent of exceptional breakthrough, the healing of masculine energy, and the protection of the sacred feminine within your heart. Beautiful. Let's see. I think I will just spoil movies because I feel like then you guys don't have to watch it if you don't want to. I just hope I never. I hope you guys don't mind. If so, just skip my words when I do it. But I'm going to pull some last juicy messages for our Cancer people in placement. Horse and success. Interesting that that was there. Maybe you're traveling, like if you're doing anything like in a local area, new opportunities, that could be good. I trust my higher guidance, knowing it leads me to my highest good. Cancer messages, please, for Cancer people in placements. Make space. Wow. Creative hobbies. This could have been somebody you were dating as well, or somebody who's an artist. Conniving. Yeah, it's like you're losing respect for somebody. You're not interested anymore. Something about Elvis could be relevant. Maybe this person was trying to use you, kind of like the manager of Elvis tried to use Elvis. New ideas here. Interesting. This could be about your prosperity and enlightenment towards that, how to have more, how to get rid of any kind of frustrations as well. Break traditions, karmic cycles. Interesting. Cancer. A Gemini around you could be a friend, could be a masculine. Maybe you just need to work something out with this person. We do have Mercury in retrograde right now, so maybe not the best time just yet to do it. But there could be a friend coming in that could be helpful to you, or this could be somebody that you're breaking a karmic cycle with that you might need to work with some kind of frustration regarding. But I think I'm going to end this here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Good luck. Take care.